Sheep get slaughtered. Never forget it. Sheep get slaughtered. So don't be like someone who is on their way to the slaughter obediently by ignoring Bitcoin. It could have implications for your life that are more dire than you know. So don't be someone who is directionless like a ship in the night. Be someone who does a lot of evaluation and is a self-starter completely on your own and is an independent thinker that is unplugged from the matrix, and finally be free. Everyone walks around dazed and confused like a zombie. And what have we learned in the recent years? Well, when you sedate people enough through bad foods and bad inputs, they might, I don't know, if you tell them that the common flu is going around, you might be able to trick them into staying in their house for days or a year on end. Who knows? Something crazy like that could hypothetically happen in the universe. We won't mention any specifics, but you might be able to fool the masses and get them asleep enough to where they're fully like sheep to the slaughter, needing you to tell them how far to stand away from each other and needing for you to micromanage their life. So don't be like someone who's on that life support, or don't be like someone who is like a little child who needs someone to hold their hand gently and guide them like a little baby. Do all of the deep analysis completely on your own and unplug yourself from this slavery. Take the chains off. You're the only one keeping them on. When the world realizes what Bitcoin is worth, it's going to be too late for you. So don't be, again, like a sheep going to the slaughter who's just ripe for the picking and doesn't do any of your own thinking. A lot of people take the mainstream headline that Bitcoin has a lot of volatility and they confuse the noise for the signal. So what do I mean by that? The noise is if you zoom in closely on a really micro level and you see the heavy dips and bounces in Bitcoin. But if you zoom out and look at the signal, you'll see a crisp line that Bitcoin has gone up and to the right since its trajectory. So since day one, it's only gone up and to the right. So it's been the best investment you could ever possibly make. And it's predictably and reliably over time on a macro level, of course, gone up and to the right. So people who are trapped in mainstream thinking that are sheep to the slaughter just consider the up close noise, and it's like they're looking this far in front of them. But be a solid thinker who can evaluate and is a critical thinker and who can zoom out and see the noise from the signal. And then you won't be a mainstream bland person trapped in this vanilla matrix and enslaving yourself. And you'll actually make independent choices based on your own personal research, and you find your truth.